Okay, we look at Blackburn versus Bolton. This is a Tuesday night fixture in the Premier League this week. Obviously the game in general is a massive game. It's the bottom two, only a point separating them. We'll talk about Blackburn to begin with though. Horrific result home to West Brom last time out. They'd have looked at these two fixtures and thought at least 4 points, but they go into this one on the back of a defeat. They lose this one. Is Steve Keane gone? Should he be gone? Will he be gone? Are they two different questions?
Yes, they are very different questions. Should he? Yes. Will he? I don't think so. I think it's come to a point where they need to get rid of him. I think the fans don't want him. The media don't. I think he will be out soon. So he should have been gone before. But
so what's their policy? Is it when we're 8 points adrift, then we'll make a change? What's the?
Well, the thing is with Steve Keane's time so far is that I remember about a couple months ago he was saying, okay, we're losing. So he lost games against he lost games against us, and they played very well. They played a couple of decent games around. They're playing quite good football, but losing points. So, but now you're losing against teams you should be beating, and not playing the football you want to see. So I don't see how he's got a leg to stand on. So I don't think they will sack him over Christmas. But I think he'll be gone sooner rather than later.
And Bolton, obviously they're struggling even more if so. I think Owen Core's probably given Keane a run for the money in the sack race. I mean, I think Keane's more likely, but obviously it gets to the point where Bolton's form is that bad that they have to start looking at it because they can't afford to go down.
Yeah, well, it's a nice contrast, isn't it? Yeah. So you've got one man who's been backed and one man who's been basically hung out to dry by fans and all the people that surround the club. So it's quite a nice contrast, but they're both in exactly the same predicament.
I was going to say Bolton they got 9 points.
Yeah.
I mean, that's horrific. It's not just a horrific start anymore. The fans must be starting to run out of patience, even though Coyle. Because I mean, you got to remember last year they finished horrifically badly last year.
Yeah. Well,
so their run of form in the last 6 months has been terrible.
Well, exactly. And they, as you said, they need to look at this now as readdress their aims for the season. The season, because of the start they've had, which we're getting to halfway through. So now they need to start thinking survival, no matter what pretenses they had for the season. And then maybe this season they just need to consolidate. Next year they can look on, but if they're in a real scrap now,
Just one final stat on this one. I think goals could be the name of the day. Certainly chances anyway. I think Blackburn have conceded 17 goals at home. Bolton conceded 17 goals away. So defence is whether the strikers take them is another matter. Yeah. But there's a leaky defence there.
As long as Yakubu's on the pitch, you'll get about 8 minutes.
So we'll go for a prediction on Blackburn at home to Bolton. I think it's been more misery for Steve Keane, but that means the end of him. So I'm going to go for 2-1 win to Bolton.
I think this is going to be the turkey of the weekend. It's going to be a real boring 0-0 draw.